We now know how much of your money the city will spend to investigate the accusations that Michael Brooks choked his assistant. It's a story we broke on 41 Action News. We have team coverage on this story tonight. First, Jenna Hancher tells us where that investigation stands right now. Jenna.
Jodion, the police investigation is at a standstill. Police tell us Brooks' assistant hasn't provided them with a statement. Today, we sifted through documents that reveal the city could put forth thousands of taxpayer dollars to investigate the alleged incident. The city has hired attorney Donald Profit with Littler Law Firm to look into the alleged incident involving Councilman Michael Brooks and his assistant. 41 Action News obtained the contract, which states the city will pay the attorney up to $10,000 to investigate the allegations that Brooks choked his assistant, Tanya Titus, at City Hall. The firm's hourly rate, $440. Emails obtained through a public information request show the city reached out to the attorney on November 5th, the day after the incident allegedly happened. 1 week later, the city signed an agreement with the attorney on November 12th to investigate the alleged incident. If you'll recall, Brooks' assistant filed a police report on November 9th. She claims Brooks dragged her into his office and choked her with his hands and her belt following a conversation the two had about her hair. At this point, it's still unclear how long the investigation into the allegations will take. We reached out to the attorney for Brooks and his assistant. At this point, it's unclear if she plans to file a civil lawsuit against Brooks or the city. Jenna Hancher, 41 Action News.
And we also got our hands on emails giving the behind-the-scenes look at what happened inside City Hall when those allegations surfaced. Our investigator Ryan Kath just read through them. Ryan, what did you find?
Well, Jodion, the biggest item was this letter from the city attorney to Councilman Brooks, letting him know they'd received an allegation of violence in the workplace. According to the letter, Brooks' assistant Tanya Titus told the city manager about that alleged choking incident that very same night. City Attorney Bill Gary told Brooks that if he was a city employee instead of an elected official, he'd be suspended without pay. Gary goes on to say that if the private investigation confirms an act of workplace violence, the city council can then decide on discipline. The letter also says Brooks' assistant was transferred to a different department within the city, and it warns him about retaliation. Later that week, Brooks wrote an email to Mayor Sly James and Councilwoman Cindy Circle saying, quote, "I feel like based on our interaction, I need to let you know the allegations by Tanya are totally false." Both responded to Brooks saying they need to let the process play out. Investigator Ryan Kath, 41 Action News.